heading out to get more stuff going on in Null. If you hear us talking about giveaways, there's a link in the description, the YouTube description, for Twitch chat, and that is where the giveaways are happening. Unfortunately, they do not work in YouTube chat, only in Twitch chat. So you're welcome to get in on those. You can watch at either place, at YouTube or at Twitch. Doesn't matter. And you can get in on those giveaways. So, and for those of you who don't know who are watching on Twitch, YouTube actually has a DVR function. So if something really cool happens, you can rewind it and watch it again. So this is my this is a character that has skills for doing manufacturing and for resource collection, mining. It's actually my wife's old character, and so anyway, I'm going to head down. Let's see here. I gotta get a...
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
Woohoo!
So, you think you're worthy of being a Marquee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons and show me what you're made of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop-ass.
Norton, buddy, thank you for resubbing. So, by the way, sub appreciation is tomorrow, as well as, so sub appreciation is 1,000 gold each sub. And then also here tomorrow, the second link that that's in there for the giveaway at the store, we're giving away an actual Raven model. So you may want to get in on that. It's a real Raven model. Today is the last day to get in on that because the entries for that will be closed before we start the show tomorrow. And so if you haven't gotten in on that, you'll want to get in on that. Now, Norton, since that was a resub, I don't give the 1,000 gold gift when that alert goes off, so you get it tomorrow, actually, first of the month. And but everybody in chat, woohoo! Give it up for Norton. Because of him, all of you are getting 10 gold. Next sub, everybody get 20. And if you're really wanting the gold, and you're not currently a sub, if you sub today, you get 1,000 gold, and then you get another 1,000 tomorrow. And tomorrow we have the item code giveaway, which is a golden pod, and you can use all your gold toward that if you want. So, okay. So, and it looks like it's we got quite a few people here already in the morning, starting out. So, okay, I am undocking, and we're gonna see if I can make it in. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to make it with this character in Null, getting through all these jumps, but we shall see. So, we shall see.
Warp drive active.
This character is not very well set up for show here, even. Okay. Let's see. I have some car chase music here. Let's play that while we're seeing if I can actually get through. Those were bubbles! Where did the places go?
Warp drive active.
Haha. Hey, so making the safes as I go here. So yeah, making several safes as I go.
Warp drive active.
That safe is not going to be very good. Maybe. Okay, it's off to the side here. I have no ability to hide out here. Actually, that's not true. I do have some ability. I guess I do have a cloak on this.
Warp drive active.
Let's see here. Tigger and Warzlol, thank you for following. Welcome. This character is also
Welcome
a Weber.
to the Dragons.
Regionally Fitznal. Thank you for following. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
This character is, you can see the web on there and everything. This character is a special Weber fit. I'll show it to you here in a minute.
Warp drive active.
So, fit on this is really just for fast alignment, a little bit of not getting caught, and a dual web for and lots of speed for webbing freighters. So that's what this character has been used for. I installed a jump clone back where I would use freighters, possibly use it for freighters, but I need it more down in null. So boy, I don't know which super carrier would be better. I only know one person that owns a super carrier. I don't know if he would be willing to talk about it. He may not even be willing to people to know. Okay, there's a... Wait. I think that was an industrial. It's right here.
Warp drive active.
Nyx is the best, in Kosher's opinion. Oh, says he has a Nyx. So I'm just making safes on my way down here. That way, if I have to make this gauntlet again,
Warp drive active.
which I may, especially if I have to try and fly a mining ship down here or something.
Warp drive active.
So this character can start her skill training in a couple of days. Other character on the account is currently using the training. Morning, Tim's. Good morning, Brian. How are you today? Good to see ya.
Warp drive active.
So for those of you just joining, I'm currently traveling through Null and trying to get this character down to Null. This is a non-fighting fit. This fit actually is for fast alignment time, fast warp, and webbing. No guns. I use it typically for webbing freighters, but could actually use it for webbing anything quickly. James 90, thank you for following. Welcome.
Welcome to
The
the
setup right here
Dragons.
actually allows me to get freighters into warp between 10 and 25 seconds total time. And if you know freighters, you know that 10 to 25 seconds getting into warp sounds pretty incredible,
Warp drive active.
because it is. So, Crow right behind me, Malediction. They both appeared right as I did. Okay, I gotta be on the ball and move right away. They may have seen where I've gone. I'm in Sov Null right now. So they may be definitely looking to protect their area
Warp
here.
drive active.
All I want to do is pass through, making my safes.
Warp drive.
Lost Muta, thank you for following. Welcome. So also for those joining, so at 200 viewers, we'll draw from Inventory Bounty Hunter Starter Pack, exclamation point enter to get in on that. And then also we're giving away a mystery code today, exclamation point ticket space 1, or up to 5,000. 1 gold per ticket. No, I am not upgrading to Windows 10. I am not sure that all my drivers are going to work and everything, and until I am convinced of that, I'm not keen on that. See some drones here. Scoop them up. You did upgrade and you're really pissed about it. Yeah, okay. Well, that's exactly why I have not done it. So, yeah. I mean, it sounds nice going to it, but yeah. Decided I would just wait. I'll wait till the last day it's free, or until they come out with Windows 10.1,
Warp drive active.
where they come out with the first service pack. Yep, we'll see you after rollback there, Brian. I'm glad that you, not glad that you had problems, but glad that you told me you had problems. Because that was my concern.
Warp drive active.
Hey, Mutkin.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Wolf of War. Uh-oh. Welcome. I think I'm in a bubble. I am in a bubble. Okay, I made it out of the bubble already. That bubble's right on the gate. Or I just happen to appear in it. Not sure which, but I guess I'm lucky. This is not an interceptor. Nope, this is a T1 frigate. Since they like to do this gate, let me make an observation point safe on this. Above it. So when I'm coming through here, if I'm coming through here the other direction, there's nobody else in system, so I'm okay right now. Yeah, it's a specialized. It's a weapon. It basically captures you and shuts down your warp, and so. Yeah, they got that bubble. I think that bubble is around the gate. Okay, so we're gonna make an observation point on this, so that can burn in appropriately. In the future. Is 2300 out from the gate? No, well. According to this, the warp bubble is 250 away and it's 236 for the Stargate. So, anyway, just making this observation point. Yeah, there's no one manning this trap at the moment. Good for me. Okay. That's far enough away that I can observe and
Warp drive active.
such. Okay.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Another ship I'm running at the same time. It would be nice if I could share all these safes between my characters, instead of having to make them with every single one of them, you know?
Warp drive active.
Okay. You can exchange bookmarks and you can contract them, yes. It's a pain in the ass, though.
Warp drive active.
So, yeah, it is a pain in the ass, and you have to make one for each one you want to send out. So I suppose that I could write someplace I could, you know, make 3 or 4 of them, and then I could mail those out. They all have to be labeled properly when they are received by the other person. A lot of times they're just called bookmark stuff. It's just a pain in the butt. Oh, whoops. Nope. You're not thinking, Marcus. I'm like, oh, let's just warp to the next gate. Yeah, not thinking.
Warp drive active.
It's a pretty big system.
Warp drive active.
So I did a few more missions last night. I ended up, you guys noticed, I'm sure, that I didn't start right at server up today. I worked until 1 a.m. last night. And server up is at around 7 a.m. So I was busy sleeping at server up.
Warp drive active.
I'm gonna grab another pop real quick. It'd be nice to have this character down here. This character can do manufacturing. I'm gonna cloak it for just a second. I'll be right back. just realized I didn't have anything to eat this morning. Didn't take my medication. I just, guess I just forgot about everything, huh? That's what I get for working so late. Tomorrow's show is going to be incredibly long. I have 17 hours scheduled. Oh, hey, Brian.
Rollback done.
Rollback. Oh, already. Wow.
Yeah, it's quick.
Well, that's cool at least. So tell me about your thoughts on Windows 10.
So far that you have a lot of backdoors open for everyone to communicate with the computer, not good.
Really?
Performance-like, I would say, if you are not streaming, it's definitely giving you way more CPU, or it's saving way more CPU at the end. So in some games I saved up to 20% CPU usage, but when I start streaming, it's getting up to 100%, which I never had on Windows 7, to be honest, and that's why I also decided to go back. Sometimes you have issues with the start menu button, so if you try to open your start menu, it's not working, then you need to open PowerShell, and then you need to code that menu in yourself, so that if you push the button, it's working again. And there are several other smaller issues, like for example, disabling the Defender on the Windows Defender plus the real-time antivirus system and so on, that you can install your personal antivirus software, like Kaspersky or so on. It's just crazy. It's not really working as intended. The idea behind it is pretty nice, the optic is nice, but I think it's definitely not worth it to install it if you are streaming now. So,
At least not
keep
yet.
the fingers away. Yeah, that's what I say, so not at the moment. I will take a look at it again in 3 months. If it's still not working as intended, I will just roll back again, because your key will get branded for Windows 10 after 30 days. So if you can downgrade it all the time within 30 days without problems.
Interesting. It's really interesting that they make it so easy to revert back. That's the first time I've heard of reverting back an operating system.
Yeah, there's a small option button directly in settings. You click on settings, then on Windows, if I'm not totally mistaken, and then you can just say, yeah, roll back to Windows 7, thank you. Then they will ask you some questions, why do you decide to roll back, and yeah, that's it.
It's really interesting they're giving it away for free. What do you think, why do you think they're giving it away for free?
I mean,
my first thought is, am I going to have advertisements pop up on my screen?
that could be one of the reasons. That could be one of the reasons that I thought of. And also, maybe one of the reasons is because they have so many backdoors now, they can easily get pirated versions of copies of games, applications, or whatsoever. And then, in some cases, they are trying to sue people, and sometimes they are successful, sometimes they don't get anything.
And what do you mean by
Maybe also
backdoors?
Yeah, backdoors. So you don't know that you have a backdoor on your computer and somebody else is connecting, for example, NSA or something like that, and you do not know. They can just easily connect to your computer now, because there is such a backdoor, which is just saying, come here and sniff around on that computer and you will see everything that the person is doing on it.
Right. So
reading your personal mails and all that shit.
Yeah.
Warp drive.
And you know that there's backdoors in it, or you just suspect?
I think someone in your chat was posting a link earlier to such informations, personal data abuse and all that backdoor stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is also a reason to say, okay, if they are really using your personal informations like that, nope. I definitely do not like that.
Right. Need to switch to Linux.
I don't want to be the glass human who is, that everyone can take a look at me and see what kind of issues or what kind of stuff we're talking about and so on. And I mean, it's private, so definitely they should not be able to see what you do and talk to your family or friends.
Well, on another note, all these systems are empty. I think the route that I've been taking into Null actually has been pretty good. I haven't had a single ship get caught. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but I haven't had a single one get caught.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, and also the Windows Store, they will make a lot of money over that. Technic Extra Life is saying that now. That's true as well. You have that store.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm eating some breakfast biscuits. I forgot to eat breakfast. I forgot to take my medication this morning. I forgot to do all kinds of shit.
Active.
It's just like I'm not usually up till like 1 a.m. So I just woke up this morning and I'm like, I got stuff to do. Just started doing it, forgetting about other stuff. So what have you been streaming lately, Brian?
I was streaming Fallout the last couple of days. Fallout New Vegas. Because I'm looking forward for Fallout 4. And last but not least, World of Warships.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
So they introduced the German ships for super testers, and the German battleship Tirpitz does have torpedo launchers.
Hmm.
I was quite impressed by that, to be honest. I mean, a battleship, torpedo tubes, nope. But I'm thinking about coming back to Eve.
Warp drive.
Maybe
active.
also moving down to some null-sec systems.
Yeah. I've been having a good time down here. I've been really enjoying it. So, just trying to be self-sufficient down here.
Mm-hmm.
And so getting a miner down here now. Gonna need some skill training on this one. I still got to look at the other miner. People offered me a couple of miner characters to buy, and I'm struggling between: do I really buy more characters and figure out how to skill train them, or do I just use what I've got? Because I've already got 9 accounts. And last night my wife was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to play much anymore. And she's got an account that has 2 months prepaid on it. And has golden pod on the character and stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't put that to waste. I don't know. 9 accounts is a lot.
Definitely, definitely.
I've been blowing a lot of ISK recently, doing this move to null.
Yeah, the Plex price is insane. Within the last 2 months, it was increasing quite a lot, I must say.
Yeah, yeah.
Big question is, will we hit the 1 billion or not? The 1 billion per Plex.
Well, it was like 990 last night.
Okay, then we will definitely hit it.
Drive active.
Yeah.
I remember the good old times where you bought 30 days of game time for 250 million or so.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember that too.
Yeah, where you sold or where you typed in the code in your account management page, and then you sent that code to a person who's accepting it, and the money was deducted from his account directly.
I don't remember how all that worked, but yeah,
Warp drive active.
it's definitely different now.
No. And the funny thing is that you can plex friends and so on externally. So you can just type in the character name of them, and then you can plex their account for a month.
I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Echo Scout says it's 994 in Amar right now.
994.
Ren's is 999. Yep. So probably will hit it this weekend.
It's a crazy price. It's insane.
Active.
Well, if anybody wants ISK, buying ISK, through Plex, now's time to get it. and get some. Now's the time to sell it. Buy that Plex and sell it. So, yeah, whoever wins the drawing today will get a Plex. They should sell it.
Drive active.
Well, 7 jumps left.
The journey through 0, 0.
Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
In the past, when you were not able to jump towards a gate on 0 and you were forced to do a bookmark route by yourself or with their lines, it was a pain in the ass, I tell you.
I've been the only one in these systems, most part.
It looks pretty damn quiet down there.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the reasons why I like it. You know, it's we all do a lot of stuff down here, and you know, you just treat everyone as hostile unless you figure out otherwise, and you know, in a lot of ways, there's less risk than there is in null. You know, or in high sec, I mean. So, yeah. So, okay, do I have 2? No, I only have 1 safe here. I make 2 in each one in case I get chased to 1.
Warp drive active.
Mutkin, no, I'm living in Stain. Stain's pretty deep. About 60 jumps from Jita.
Warp drive active.
I think what I'll do is I'll get a mining ship going right away. Whatever the best is that... Oh, stop. Don't do that. I'm just not thinking. Sometimes I just get to talking and I'm not thinking, and here I'm like, I'm just going to jump gate to gate out here in Null with a ship that can't fly through. I think just while I can't fly, I need to get up to a skiff. Can't fly a skiff yet, and so a lot of missions have asteroids in them.
Yep.
And so instead of going into an asteroid belt, I just go clear out the mission and then, you know, complete that and then warp to the mission site and can mine there. So, you know, I don't know if it'll give any of the higher end ores or not, but that might be, you know, just a way to look at it. Try it out.
It should work.
Yeah. So I need to get some stuff going on here. I've got some stuff to build. I'm having a hell of a time in high sec getting shit shipped. The haulers are just beat to shit right now. and there's not many people willing to haul anymore.
Active.
They keep getting ganked. In fact, I just flew another character into Jita and noticed tornadoes right there, right at the inbounds, and I got hit in my Viator. Tornado one-shot me the other day, flying into Jita, and I wasn't autopiloting either. I was normal, flying in manually and
Welcome
landing.
to the Dragons.
Right when I landed, I blew up. So they were right there. And I got hit going out yesterday with my Tengu. They attacked me at the undock in Cheetah. Although that may have just been that they were just trying to get me and didn't really have anything to do with the other stuff. I'm not sure. Flash Demon, thank you for following. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Oh, a bookmark to land. Now that's an idea. I hadn't thought about that. I should make a landing bookmark that's out of the way but within docking. Very good idea. Very good idea. I shall do that. Great suggestion.
Warp drive active.
That was the first time I had ever been hit on landing, though. Especially when manually piloting. I mean, I think we've all been hit a time or two when autopiloting. But I was manually piloting and got hit. Surprised me.
Okay, I need to do a short restart again. Be right back.
Yep. Yeah, make it at the back of the station. Yeah, and I have instant undocks. And I started doing something with my instant undocks out of Jita. Is that I have multiples now. I don't always go to the same point, and believe it or not, I have one that's as far as 1 AU out. So it is pretty far. It took me 2 days of solid travel in a high warp propulsion ship to get that far out. So
Warp drive
but
active.
after they caught me twice on my undocks, actually multiple times on that character, on my freighter character. Saw someone else get it, huh? Hey, I'm almost there. I'm just making these last few bookmarks. Only 2 jumps out now. Take a look at the skills of this character. Figure out what it is I can fly. For mining. And then
Warp drive active.
gonna have to get this character into the Corp. Gotta make some corporate offices, stuff. I'm not very skilled with all the corporate operations, so can't say I 100% know what I'm doing.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. I may set another character to. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking the ideal bookmark off of Jita. You know, for
Welcome
Insta
to the
Warp
Dragons.
drive
would
active.
literally be more than 14.3 AU out. You know, just because that would, you know, you wouldn't be able to see on directional scan or nothing. You just wouldn't know where that person went. And, you know, because they just disappear off of even the directional scan. And but I figure a 14.3 AU trip in a fast ship, like if I was doing it with this ship here, let's see, what is this? What is the speed on this ship? I think it's 3,500. So literally, if I were to run this like 12 hours a day, it'd probably take 3 to 4 days to make 1 AU. And so 14 AU, 45 days. And so, yeah. The mystery code is at the, just a pisk below billion, yeah. So the you know, to travel that far in that direction, because there's no celestials out there in Jita. There's a planet and there's a station that's kind of close, but not really. And but there's no celestials beyond that. So I figure about 45 days of travel, 45 real days of traveling to get that done. Even Christo, thank you for following. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, they can get probes out and start scanning and looking around and stuff, but by then you've realigned and you've jumped out. So, you know, anyway, after getting caught, I got caught at 600k out, I got caught at 1900k out, and I got caught at 2500k out. So, needed to start doing stuff a lot further. Those damn miracles out there, mock-reels, whatever they're fucking called. I hate those ships. The mocks.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I am in system. Make some safes. So I think that probably I could fly in a mining ship. $2,500 equals 25 jumps in a micro jump. Yes. And the problem with a micro jump is that you don't stay consistent on your direction. So I've noticed this.
Warp drive
Hey, welcome
active.
back. I've noticed that, so I thought about the micro jump type thing and just doing micro jump after micro jump after micro jump and to make an Insta. But the problem is that the course is just a little bit different every time it jumps. I know the further out you go, the less the course correction matters, but it still matters, and that's been difficult to make that one work.
Warp drive active.
So, because I do have a micro jump on that same character, so. No, Jared is asking if I still need stuff hauled in high-sec. The answer is no. I hauled it all myself.
Docking permission
I had stuff
requested.
out there for 4 days that nobody was
Docking
picking up,
request
that was paying
accepted.
over $1 million per $1 million ISK per jump, and collateral on it was only, in some cases, 50 million. And so I'm like going, come on, guys, this is a total newbie type contract here. And, so 50 million to, 50 million collateral for a freighter, and you make $1 million per jump, and it's frickin' 12 jumps. Why is nobody picking this up? And I can't pay more than that because obviously there's no profit left in it. So I ended up doing the stuff myself. And actually I did several of them last night. And I've got stuff on the market now and everything. I had a total of, let's see here. How much have I got on the market right now? So I've got 17 billion in sales orders on the market right now. And literally I was being hampered on about 11 billion that I couldn't get moved. And the stuff that was worth like 2 and 3 billion. So I was paying 2 million per jump for a 5 jump route. Actually, I was paying more than that. I was paying like 11 million for 5 jumps on a 2 billion collateral. And people wouldn't take it. And the lowest high sec number system is 0.9. They're all 0.9 and 1.0. Everybody's fucking afraid of JITA now. So it's been a problem, and I just had to decide that I had to do stuff just a little bit different way, and so that I can haul a little safer. And if I lose a freighter with 2 billion in it worth of stuff, what does that cost me? So about 3.5 billion. Can I afford a 3.5 billion loss? Yes. I looked it up last night. I did a inventory thing last night. I'm worth about 57 billion right now. And that doesn't include any of my stuff down in null. That's just the assets of my market stuff. And, but I'm making, only about 200 million a day. And the 200 million a day, if I lose 3.5 billion, I'm at 17 days. Or if I 200 million, lose 3.5 billion, I'm at 17 days to recover from that. Let's see. Let me look at Red Frog though. Is Red Frog for Red Frog? Let's see. New prices as of July 16th. See here. They're like fucking taxis. Sorry. I'm a little irritated about this. Everybody hit that link that Kosher put up. 3.5 million to pick up and 1.5 million per jump. So if I have a 5 jump route, so 5 jumps, that's 1.5 plus, or 1.5 times 5 plus 3.5, that's 11 million. But does that say how much it is in the... Yeah, they just raised all their prices as of July 16th. You know why? Because they're all getting shot down in JITA. So I don't see, they don't have a calculator on here. Do they say how much is this per billion? This is okay, so that's new. Okay, their site doesn't work right.
Wait, what are you searching for?
I'm looking at Red Frog.
Yeah, I'm on that page too.
Well, it's at sites.google.com. There's this thing here. I can't figure out. If I click on Red Frog Freight at the top, it takes me to sites.google.com and it just has a page with one word on it. Red Frog. Okay, let's go to redfrog.org here. So, yeah, that's the one I'm using instead. 200. Okay. So we're going to do a drawing here in just a few minutes. Exclamation point enter to get in on a Mimitar Bounty Hunter starter pack. Brand new account for Eve worth about $20. All you got to do is be a follower. And we'll draw for that. It's 1 entry per person on that. And then we'll draw again at 300 viewers at the end of the show. By the way, there is a break in the middle of the show today. So that's not going to be the end of the show. The end of the show is going to be tonight. I'm actually going to be streaming for 4 to 6 hours tonight, too. And anyway, that's a brand new account for Eve, worth about $20. Same one we sell from our store. And by the way, we are a CCP business partner, so we're direct with Eve and an official Eve reseller. If you need Plex, Aurum, or new accounts, exclamation point coupon in chat, and that'll give you a coupon for a few % off as a viewer of the show. So, general public does not know about that coupon, so don't share it outside of the show. Just for you guys. Okay, so start destination. Okay, let me just do up one of these contracts here, like I've been doing. I gotta set up my other browser so I can just show you guys this shit. Let's see here. When I redid my system, okay, so base reward for volume up to 845,000. Interesting. So 845,000 basically is what? 3 cargo expanders on lowest skills. Collateral up to $1 billion. And so, okay, up to $1 billion. How do I? Copy and paste reward. What? They'll only haul $1 billion at a time? What if I have a 10 billion haul? There's nothing on here for adding anything into their calculator on how to change the. Oh, I don't fucking swear on my YouTube stuff and everything. Kosher ham. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm dropping a few F-bombs this morning. I know it. I don't in my regular videos I do not swear. It's true. But get me on live stream, and oh my god. So I have to use Black Frog for more than $1 billion? Man, all these goddamn frogs. Okay, so that would be 11. So that's 11 million per transport. Yeah. Fuck this. I don't swear at all. Guys, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, Blue Frog. Yeah, Black Frog. Black Frog is what goes out to my null-sec. And get this. To go out to where I just got this character to, 410 million undock fee. 410 million. Just undock. So, okay, so Blue Frog. Blue Frog Freight. Okay, so. And destination. Okay, so let's just say they're up to 2 billion each. Plan route, calculate reward. Ha! Fuck that. They want 44 million to go 5 jumps. 44 million, folks. Man, they are making bank if they're getting paid 44 million. Holy shit. So, you know, maybe I just need to plan on a cost of 11 11 million per billion into my figures, and I can use Red Frog or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, for up to 2 billion ISK, they want 44 million. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should be hauling freight for them. Even if, listen to this, even if Blue Frog takes half and the hauler gets the other half, at 44 million, I could still make 22 million for 5 jumps. Actually, let's call it 10 jumps in case I have to deadhead. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I actually used to do some trucking. I've actually driven a truck before. And deadheading is when you are driving to a location to pick up or from a location where you've dropped off back to base and you have no cargo. And you don't get paid for it. So, but even at that, it's still, round trip would be 22 million for 10 systems. And shit, I could make money. I could make money that way. I thought about this. I thought about that. Okay, so I do want to make a video for the haulers about how to do the webbing on a freighter and how to web it to warp to between 10 and 25 seconds, so that you can get off a gate really quick and everything, and so anyway, it been thinking about that. This is my Weber character here, actually. So I did make this character jump clones last night, and this is a simple Weber setup. Nothing special about this. This is a fit that's, I don't know, 3 million maybe. It's not very much. And this character only needed the skills to fly a frigate and to be able to run dual webs and a micro warp and cloak. So this character right here allows my freighter to get to warp between 10 and 25 seconds. So pushx.net. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let's look at PushX. I've actually looked them up before. They wanted 500 and some odd million. I think they wanted 550 million to deliver to Null here. So oops, gotta spell it right. So volume 845,000, sure. Collateral 2 million, same as the other place. And they want 20.4 million. That's actually not too bad. So considering that the other one was 11 million to do 1 billion, this is 20.4 million to do 2 billion. So yeah. And up to, let's see, what if I change that to 2.5 billion? Because it's 2.5 billion. Some of the stuff that I'm making is 2.5 billion per 750,000 cubic meters. I would just run it all the way up to the max. They have volume 845, so they want 25.5. Let's put that up to 3 billion. 30.6 million. So 30 million. Gee whiz. Yeah. 30 million on 3 billion. It's 1%. I guess 1% is acceptable on when you look at something, when you should be making 20% on something that you're doing. But then I got to haul. So actually it's got to be 2% because I got to haul the manufacturing stuff out to the location I need it to. So kind of interesting, huh? Wait, let's do this giveaway before I forget. And so last call, exclamation point, enter. That'll get you in on a Mimitar Bounty Hunter starter pack. I'm going to start writing that up right now. I've been on my morning rant. By the way, speaking of jump clones, CCP officially announced that the standings requirement is removed. So you can now make jump clones, and all you got to do is have the skills. You do not require the standings anymore.
Oh, no longer the 8-0 required? That's cool.
Yeah, so it was a mistake in one of the patches that caused it to break, and so it was a bug for a bit. And then they apparently saw people talking about this and going, oh my god, this is so great. Why didn't they put this in the patch notes? You know, because we really would have wanted to know about this. People not knowing that it was a bug. And so then CCP remained silent on it. A CSM said that they were currently not banning anyone for, you know, or looking sideways at anyone who was doing this. And then 2 days ago, CCP put out a statement saying that it was initially a bug, and then they looked at it, and it appeared to be a very positive effect for the game, and so they're leaving it. They're not going to fix it.
It's a great change then. Yep.
Yeah. So, there'll still be, and they actually wrote an apology to the corporations that were working as standings stuff for people. So they thanked them for their years of service, and said, and that they know that this change negatively impacts them, but that they thought it was for the betterment of everybody. So, anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. So,
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm closing a ton of windows here. Trying to get to my window where I can write my stuff. I can't believe how much shit I got open here. Okay, there's Twitch. Hey, getting this written up now. This is the Minmatar Bounty Hunter starter pack. So, final call, exclamation point, enter. If you need to know if you're in on this or not, exclamation point gold, and there'll be a K at the end of your statement there. So the other thing that's going on right now is the exclamation point ticket space 1 or up to 1,000 or up to 5,000. Depending on how much gold you have, 1 gold per ticket. Get in on the mystery code, which we will draw this evening. You do not need to be here to win. If you have the gold, it means you were here, you earned it. So you are good to go. And that has a Plex in it and other goodies. Okay, I'm closing this. There's 84 entries in. There's 235. Okay, wait a second, guys. Listen, everybody. Okay, if you're listening to the show, exclamation point enter in chat. There are 235 of you here in chat, and only 89 people have entered. Some people must not care. I mean, it's cool, and this one doesn't. This one requires that you have only 1 gold. It only takes you like 6 minutes or 10 minutes to get 1 gold of being here. And if you're brand new here and you follow, it will give you 10 gold right off the bat. So, yes. Don't tell them. Oh, now we're up to 137. See? A bunch of you guys were dilly-dallying around, right? Okay, we're up to 140. When that hits 100 and... Oh, what? Yeah, when that hits 145, I'm closing. Better get it in now. Okay. 1 more, and I'm closing it. It's at 144. Those of you on YouTube, I apologize. This giveaway does not work in YouTube chat. You have to do Twitch chat. Link in the description. Hey, we're not getting that last one. I'm closing it. It's 144. And drawing. AJ Bormus. Congratulations. Wow, you've been following for quite a while. Since 2013.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Okay, check your Twitch mail there, AJ. Wait, we're gonna reset that. Start. Oops.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Let's see, cancel, close. Come on. What's going on here? Start new. There we go.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Yeah, I think it's open now. So exclamation point enter. Get in on the new one, and we'll draw at 300 viewers or the end of the show. And there's going to be a break in the middle of the show today, guys. So apologize for that, but I got some stuff I got to go do, like shopping for like food to last me for that 17-hour show tomorrow. And
17-hour show tomorrow?
Yep. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's what. So I'll be streaming from 8 a.m. my time until 1 a.m. my time. So, yeah. Okay. Let's look at the skills on this character. This is my wife's character. She could ask for it back at any time. I'm just borrowing it. Okay. Let's she has 7.7 million skill points. I've got 2 characters on this account that have been skill training. They've been flipping back and forth. Okay, let's see what mining rigs. Mining is one of the main things I want her to do. So she only has mining barge 2. Okay. Well, so be it. Oh, but she can fly a Noctis. Awesome. Okay. Well then, so this character can be cleanup crew, and then mining barge. I guess I'll be, just I don't know which one of these. Let's see if there's even anything in the area that I can buy. 7 jumps away. That one. Seven jumps away for that one. There's one 3 jumps away. 28 million for retriever. I don't know which one, chat, which one is the best out of the mining barges that I should use here in low-sec? I know it's better to use an exhumer in low-sec, but should I be looking like the procurer, coveter, or retriever? No.
I'm not so into mining.
Mm-hmm. Procurer for null. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So most people are saying procurer, and so there's one 7 jumps away. That's quite a few jumps. How much money does this character have? Not enough. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay, procure for null. So that's, I guess, where we'll start. So, let me send her a little bit of money so that she can buy this. She's gonna have to fly it back on her own. Okay. She's now the proud owner of a procurer. Let's see here. May as well see if we can get it back. Let's see here. Although I need a procure fit now. So let's look on Ozium.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Pronounced. So here are those in chat. Let's see here. ZSD, Raging Sue 5 High, Raycar, and Haggerty Live. Thank you for following. Welcome. Okay. Basic Procurer Gerstus. Interesting. Damn, these are expensive. People are spending a lot on these. So that's an active. Go whole tank bait. Okay, I saw that one in here. Is that a type, or is that someone actually has? I didn't see a fit. The Plex raffle, we'll give that out later, but you can get your entry in now. Exclamation point ticket space 1 up to 5,000, depending on how much gold you've got. And so so procure whole bait. Why that one that has 63,000 DHP? The other one has 82. Let's see here. Wait, that's not what I want. That thing is set to, yeah, it's bait so that it grabs whatever comes at it. No, I don't need that. I'm actually going to do work here. So what I'm going to do is since the rats in the, I've never flown a Marauder yet, no. Since the rats are so big out here, I'll need to, I will need to, my first thing that I'm going to do is that I will go out and do a mission and clear it out, one that has asteroids in it that can be mined, and then I'll mine in there. And it shouldn't be a big issue because there won't be any more rats that'll spawn in there. So, okay, so there is let's see here. Procure shield tank. Here's a tanky procurer. Yeah, all these are using active shields. It's interesting. Retriever. Well, a skiff would be better. Okay, so it has drone damage bonuses. Okay. And so let's see what the drones are on this character here. Pretty light. Drones 5. Okay, well, we've at least got some drones. Yeah, Skiff is a T2 procurer. So, okay. Here's one 90. Yeah, these are all.
Welcome to the Dragons.
These are all. These are all like triple adaptive and vulnerability fields.
Welcome to the Dragons.
It seems to be a common theme. Let me bring up a browser here. And the nice thing about the Osium site is that basically you can load it up in here and then click on this and you can save it. Apparently I have a lot of training to do. I do not have T2 shields or nothing. This is going to be a die-a-lot fit. That's where I think we're going with this. Holy shit. Look at that. This character really doesn't have the greatest mining skills, but has the best mining skills other than one other character which I cannot bring down here. Let's see here. Mining barge, only level 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get training more on that. Well, yeah. Oh, you want to know how to see all of the skills that you don't have and everything? Yeah, it's in the cog here, and then just do show all skills. And that way you know when you've completed a category and everything, too, so. Smuggler Guy and TW Heads Up, thank you for following. Welcome. So, I'll be working toward a skiff. That's what I'm gonna be working toward. But I have to have, I think for a skiff, I have to have. Yeah, I have to have Mining Barge 5, so I got to go through that anyway in Astrology 5. So that's the way it's going to be. Okay, so at least I can use the modulated strip miner. So I'm going to have another character buy the stuff, I think, and go pick up. The procurer packaged, how much is it? It's probably pretty big. Let's see here. It's $37.50 packaged. I don't have anything that can haul that much down here. Yeah, before I get into a skiff, I will kind of work this and see what the best thing to do is. So, let's bring up another character here, and then we'll share this. Share this over, and oh, someone wants to put me in a fleet. No, thank you. And so I'm actually ready to jump back down with Marky Dragon. Let me just get that done. Got to get out of this ship here. Got to open my training queue, pause it. jump clone. Oh, you know what? I already have a jump clone at this station. Let's see. At the same station, I can't end up with 2 jump clones at the same station. I think that doesn't work. Because it's going to leave a jump clone behind. So... let's see here. I'm just going to go land in the station next door.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested.
Docking permission requested.
Docking request
Yes, thank you.
accepted.
Flight control. Give me landing rights. Yeah. Okay, so that's paused. And now jump. Okay. Both my other clones are up in Jita now. Okay. Skills, please resume. 12 days left on Archaeology 5. And then Hacking 5, 14 days. For some reason I need evasive maneuvering. I don't know why. Something I was doing. Okay. So that's good. Okay, so now get another character up here. I can actually pick up all this stuff. I gotta get another character in the Corp here. So much stuff to do. There's a lot of setup that I've ended up having to do down here, and I've been doing a lot of stuff off game too. I just keep running into things that have to be set up. Yeah, we'll take the Astero out sometime today and go do a little exploration, see what we can find. I found a really great BPC day before yesterday of a large jump drive 50 run, which would be really great for any of the big ships that we put together down here. So I love jump drives. I know they're slow as hell to maneuver otherwise, but jump drives are awesome because they can get you out of harm's way. So
Connecting.
by the way, Brian, I bought a Tengu and I love it.
You bought one? Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I have that character right now, and I really like the configurability of them.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the possibilities you have to
Yeah.
fit it to the needs
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah, and so this character is one that I bought. Already done up, so it's nice. Okay. Guess first
I
thing
was checking out the tech-free destroyers, but I don't know what I need to think about them. Still
Well-
haven't found a way to use them efficiently.
So I've been using the Minmatar one,
Hmm.
the Svipple, and that's been nice. I haven't liked the Jackdaw so much, but I haven't played with it a whole lot either.
The Kaldari one, right?
Yeah.
That
What-
looks also.
What the
ugly
hell
as
is going on with my client here? Why have I got like 1 frame a second? What's going on? All of a sudden, my computer does not like having 4 clients open simultaneously. Oh, it's not even letting me execute to see the frame rate. I'll let it catch up. I wonder if it's hard disk access or something. This system does still have a hard disk, while my the stream machine is using an SSD. What the hell is? Oh, it's load. Is it loading content? What is going on here? This is just crazy.
Feel the need for speed.
Oh, this one's. Fuck.
Steam updates.
No, it's. I'm pretty sure it is my second video card. My other monitor that's running off the second video card is also having the same problem.
Okay.
So, I only have $75 left worth of donations to get my second card fixed. Okay.
So, are you still using your 770s?
I'm using one of them. One of them blew out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and so I replaced it with a 980, but now I can't SLI them together, and shit like this happens. Hey, let's close Marky Dragon client. See if that helps clear things up.
And this is also about Windows 10. Some people are saying the 980s are not getting supported by Windows 10. I haven't seen that myself yet, but yeah.
I had this problem the other day too after this card combination, but then yesterday I was running 4 clients at the same time and it worked just fine. Come on. Yes, I selected yes, quit the game. Can't even quit the game. Okay. And are we fixed? No, we're completely frozen now. What? There we go. Okay. Whew. Video card gods have pleased by my sacrifice of Marky Dragon's client. Yeah. Yeah, that was totally a video thing there.
Happens.
One of the cards will always kill off one of the cards, especially if the card drags the most output, yeah. Well, you know, and I could just run them all in conjunction. Don't have to use the SLI function. Yeah, all hail the video card gods. So, anyway, so I am going to replace my 770. I have a 980. I'm going to replace the other 770. And that other 770 will go into my stream machine. And then, yeah, I'll be getting another 980. So, there'll be a matched pair. I'll feel a lot better about that. Okay, so. Lovely. Okay, let's see here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer a send corporate invitation to this other character here. And, okay, corporation. And let's see. recruitment. Applications, corporations. Let's see, my applications. Accept. Okay, so I have to go into the other corporation and eliminate her from the corporation before she can join this one. And then there's a 24-hour hold. Okay.
Yeah, the 24 hours status period, I think it was.
Yeah. So. Okay. So I guess I have to remove roles before I can kick. Okay, members and role management. Hey, I gotta figure out how to do this. This is trial by fire. Okay, so gotta uncheck all of these. Let's see here. Yeah, now we're just a plain member. Okay. Right, so tomorrow can get into the Corp. So, okay. Well, if that's the way it's gotta be, that's fine. Yeah, so needs to leave Corp. Oh, now can accept invitation. That it's done that. Will that bypass the 24-hour thing? It did. It bypassed the 24-hour thing. Pliskin, thank you for the kudos. You picked up Eve last night and you're starting to start your journey. You'll love Eve, or you'll hate it. Or you'll love it and hate it. So, yeah. So you picked it up last night, so definitely get into the game, get started with Eve, go through the opportunities and do some of the career missions, and if everything's gelling, you're feeling good about it, come back to us, join the Air Hogs. We're newbie friendly, and so you need a good corp. Once you've decided whether you like playing the game or not, you need a good corp. And that is very, very important. 50% of your success will be dependent on your corp. And the reason for that is when you get stuck, you need somebody to lean on to figure out what the hell's going on. And so your corp will do that for you. We have a great corp. You can join us if you would like, or you can join another corp. Doesn't matter. But anyway, we'd love to play with you and include you in the stuff we do. So, all sounds good to me. Okay. Yeah. Air Hogs is really good. Air Hogs is what I recommend, but you know, I don't force that down anybody's throat. So, people have different reasons they want to do different things, and I respect that. Okay, so apparently I am in the Corp now. And
welcome to the Dragons.
So we don't have any corporate offices yet. See, I'm not in system. Let me go over there. Let me accept this mission while I'm here. Since I can accept a mission here. It's about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to be out of here for 3 or 4 hours. And so... I'm going to be out of here for 3 or 4 hours, and then when we come back, we'll resume where we left off. And I think we'll get an introduction to some EVE players who play Friday nights. And tomorrow, 17-hour show, peeps. It's going to be nuts. Everybody wants to get in on, and so if we hit 300 viewers before I take off, we'll do another drawing from Inventory Bounty Hunter Starter Pack. Exclamation point ticket space, or no, that's exclamation point enter. Get in on that. And then we have a mystery code we're giving away today. That's exclamation point ticket space 1 up to 5,000, depending on how much gold you've got. And so, figure we'd
Have
raise
they added
the limit.
something to the mystery code or?
There was
recently, or-
something added a couple of months ago.
Okay, I have that one as well already. Okay.
Yeah. Why does she not show is in the Corp? Let's see here. Applications. Do I have to...
Oh, the Viking is here. At least not on TeamSpeak, but on the channel already.
Yeah. I guess I don't see my corp mate as being a corp mate in local. Not sure why that is. Can you still buy the mystery code? I understand Amazon has a few copies left of the I understand that Amazon has a few copies left of the second decade edition, and that is where the mystery code comes from. Okay, so here we are. Hangars, let's see here, offices, and we can, there's a few offices here. Wow, there's quite a few actually. Is there any available offices? 3. Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I gotta move money over to corporate. Send 10 million over there. Should be enough to rent an office. Yes. Okay, we now have offices here. So now we see corporate hangars. And does anybody know, are you able to rename these first division, second division stuff?
Yes, you can.
So I'll have to figure that out.
You need to click on the Corp icon. Or on the Corp management icon on the left hand side. It's somewhere
Okay.
in the bar there.
Yeah, okay. And then,
Then at the bottom you see kind of divisions or so on and so on.
Welcome
Named like
to the
that.
Dragons.
Should be somewhere at the bottom at least. Let me log in shortly here. Eve.
Welcome to the Dragons.
You need to click on home, under
Mm-hmm.
button home, and then it should be at the bottom of it. Divisions, and there you can change everything.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'll rename those to something that makes sense. So, hey, so someone sent me a message saying that characters may have to relog before they'll show as in Corp, in local.
Could be.
Bogey King, there's only 17 left in stock of the second decade editions. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there is corporate offices. There's so much minute stuff you can do with all of this. It's kind of crazy. Plus, it won't let you subscribe through PayPal. Won't let you subscribe to the show here or to Eve. Okay, so I need to, I think, do a little shopping for this character so that we can get her into a procurer. Gosh, you can't even use... Oh, those are Tech 2 mining drones. Okay. So... Yeah, it's going to be kind of... God, it's kind of wonky, you know, fitting this out here with her skills and trying to figure out what all is going to be the best fit that she can actually do.
Oh, nice. Dragons love gold, treasure, and of course, dollar bills.
Pliskin, thank you for the donation. Let's see here. Thank you for creating a website that helped fund my childhood. Oh, growing up in a bad area with bad parents, I played a lot of WoW and sold accounts. Being Trust2 verified. Thanks for everything. Yeah, that's back in the day. So thank you, Pliskin. Don't do any of that in Eve, though. It'll get you banned. So that was back in the day, and actually it'll be kind of interesting because the documentary Play Money that'll be coming out this winter will go over that a little bit, that stuff. So Pliskin brings up the Marquee Dragon forums used to have 2.5 million page views per month, and we estimated it over about 2 million in transactions between players of accounts buying and selling per month. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. So but back in 2010 we walked away from all of that. So if you win something, can you trade it with your guests? You can trade. If you win something, you can do whatever you want with it. So, because Pliskin donated $5, there is... Everybody give it up for Pliskin, because all of you get 5 gold, 5 more tickets. And I'll apply that towards the video card. We're down to $70 on the goal for the video card for the second 980. And, so, yeah. Yeah, no funky stuff in Eve. I don't recommend that kind of stuff anymore at all. I kind of turned a blind eye to it previously, but not anymore. So, haven't for years. Okay. So I guess I'm going to make a shopping list here
Welcome to the Dragons.
for my other guy. It's going to go out and pick up everything because this one can't just run around on its own. Let's see here. So Pliskin, thank you for following. I don't know if I mentioned that. Maybe I did. Oberthurl, Burns the Talmor, and Douglas, thank you for following. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so shopping list. Let's see, medium shield extender. I guess I'm just going to go with the high metas of these and hope that that all works out. It should. Damage control, and then mining laser upgrade. Yeah, just have to do the best here that we can. Scordite mining crystal. You know, I've never really done much mining before. What do these mining crystals do for you? Does anybody know? I'm sure somebody knows.
Hello.
Hey, Thor.
Hello.
What do mining crystals do for you?
Increase the yield to their specific ore type. If you have scordite type crystal, it increases the yield for scordite.
Okay.
Yep,
So there'll be several different types then. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that like a
check
charge
one and
that
two
you can load it at any time?
Yes.
Okay.
Just check the belt, check what you're going to be mining for. Then you keep crystals, the crystals you're going to be using in your hold.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't know if the Tech 1s burn up, but the Tech 2s they only last, I don't know. I mean, they last a good while, but you need to be able to exchange them out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
with the fit, you are you gonna be hauling from your miners?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if you are not going to be hauling, well, I'm not sure. Well, just it's simpler, or just okay. If you're not going to be hauling, you need to bookmark the belts.
Right.
Then you go into the belt, and then you have to have it use the survey scanner and place the points. If you know the range of your mining laser, you need to put like 3 or 4 dots in the belt, so you don't need to warp into the center of the belt, get in place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can just warp directly to the mining spot, and then when you warp back to the station to empty out, if you're not hauling, which I recommend.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
even if you're just using one ship, use a hauler if you possibly can. It increases the efficiency enormously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is my first real trek into stuff. So that is a interesting fit there. This is a Veldespar. Somebody just linked this fit to me and says, why not use this fit? It's called Veldespar, and it's a fucking Veldespar. Piece of Veldespar. I've never seen that before.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen it. I once tried to save this fit, and it just gives you shit. If you go to save, then it says that Veldespar isn't a ship type in the game.
Yeah, that's funny. So
Yeah, this is some
yeah,
kind of hacking
yeah, it's a good
program
troll.
you can save a bit from.
Yeah. Okay. And let's see, what does it take these for the ECMs? 2 days. Advanced drone avionics, electronic warfare 4.
I'm not sure. Mining, someone's saying mining drones 2 are worse than Tech 1 because they fly slower.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. So I mean,
I don't know.
this is new area for me. I've never done much mining before, and what I have done has been a long time ago. So, and I'm just gonna do my best with this. And actually, what I'm gonna start out with, because the rats are so big at the asteroid belts, is that I was going to use the mining in a mission area first. So I'll just mine in mission areas, and then to start, and because this is just a procurer, I still need to get up to higher to skiff and stuff.
The little I've done of mining in null-sec by myself, I used to procure, but in that cases I was only mining 2 kinds of ore to get specific minerals that I had to otherwise buy in Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I was mining for my Empire mining building, my Empire shipbuilding. I used to procure, but then I was only after these really specific minerals, and it didn't take that long to get a whole load of those that lasted me a good while.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe while you're trying it out and figuring it out and getting the hang of it, you should get to procure with Tech 1 strip miners and stuff like that. So while your first times of getting killed by a rat and ganked, you're not losing that much.
Mm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
at least while you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah. Well, at first I'll have my other ship there. Can probably take care of things. And I played a bit last night. I played for about 2 hours last night, and there was nobody ever came into the system. So, Pliskin, there's no Marquee Dragon forums anymore.
What?
No, they're all gone.
Oh. Pfui.
Marky has betrayed us for the last time.
Pfui.
You were saying, Marcus?
Nothing.
Yeah. Just be thankful for that it's not coming out the other end.
Too much details.
Thor, we are so happy to have you on the show.
Yeah, I'm just stopping by a short, just a little look. I need to go. Be gone in like hour max.
Yeah, I'm leaving in a bit too. So, gonna go out and do shopping, and then, holy shit, these are so far away. Yeah, gonna go out and do a little shopping and stuff, and then I'll be back later and be live again. So, gonna be broadcasting this evening again. Probably about 8 o'clock your time, I'll be back.
If you will be back 8 o'clock my time, then I might join you.
So 10 p.m. my time then.
Yeah.
All the time zones.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, we got it though, right?
All around the world, huh?
Yeah.
Are you gonna poke your nose down here, Brian?
Huh? What? Where? What?
To Stain, of course.
I would do that, yes.
Yeah, we'd love to have you down here.
The more the merrier.
You causing trouble and mayhem down there? Sure.
Yeah, so I
mean,
started a Corp down here and everything too. If you want in on a Corp, I don't know, but Anyway,
Brian
just
can probably
having fun.
help you with the corp management. With have you figured out the role part, Marcus? Where you, if you have these roles with hangar access and
Have they
stuff
changed
like
that
that?
finally? Have they introduced a
No,
new corp
no,
management system yet?
it's a complete mess.
So it's still the old mess like before.
Yeah, it's a complete mess, and you need to be really careful what you do in picking this and picking that.
Yeah,
I think
otherwise
they are,
you give the wrong title to the wrong
Yeah,
person
yeah,
and then you
yeah.
screwed it up.
I mean, the best way for, at least my advice for Marcus, is having one hangar open to everyone. So everyone can dump everything they don't want module-wise. If they don't want to bother selling or reprocessing or doing something with it themselves, they
Yeah.
can dump everything there. So and everyone can take everything they want. So it's just kind of, you don't want it, everyone can have, like a free zone.
Right.
And when it starts to get clogged up, you go over it, take the most unpopular things, reprocess them into materials, which you can then make like Tech 1 drones or stuff like that, and throw that back into that area. I mean, like a public area for item dumping, and and then for all senior members, you can have like the second hangar, which they can also access, where you can have like public mining ships and stuff like that, like procure Tech 1 fitted. If they want to take out a mining ship, then they just take out the map and like hauling ships and like this cheap stuff that people don't necessarily want to have by themselves. So they can just take them out, use them, and then just put them back when they finish with them. And I mean, if it's a cheap ship, if they lose them, then I know it's just too bad. They pay back if they can, and if they can't, they, that kind of part. That really helps in making a good corp even better. That's having these small things that helps with the hangars. It increases the amount of interaction, undirect interactions between players. Also, if players are exchanging stuff, they can just toss it into hangar and another one can pick it up.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll do that. So
that's
yeah.
my experience from in Corp with multiple members in 0.0. This that helps a lot.
Yeah.
And the Corp can also have like basic Tech 1 ships. Like that's something you can use the tax for if you have like the tax 7.5%. So then you can use the tax to make basic ships if people want to do something basic Tech 1 ships that you can like give out to them if they want while they're getting established and stuff like that. But that comes in when it's getting a little bigger, and if people wanna begin running missions, then you can have like the basic mission ships for them that they can have while they're getting established down here. And these really small cheap things. I mean, it comes better when if we figure out some logistics, and also with manufacturing if it's just basic stuff. But these small things, they help enormously.
I agree.
And also they attract people if some hawks are telling to others that they can come and they can get their destroyer to do Tech 1 and now level 1 and level 2 missions for really cheap, either free or on contract. They can get their Drake to do level 3 missions and stuff like that. So yeah, that also attracts a lot more people.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to build this really big. I'm not trying to attract a lot of people. I'm just trying to just do well.
I mean, if you have like 50 or 60 members, you're only going to be having like 5 or 6 active at any time.
True.
So to build up a player base of to be able to have at least 5 players active at a time, then you need a pretty big number of members, because they're only that active at that time. If you so you need quite a few not a high, but you need an okay base number of members in your corp to be able to have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 active members most of the time.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, with 50 or 60 members, you're not going to be having a huge corp with tons to manage because you're only going to have these few that are going to be active at any time.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to set up an event like a Rome or something, then you can like put it in the calendar or put out a mail like 2 weeks or something in advance, so people can then maybe coordinate, and then you might be able to draw together more players at that point.
Mm-hmm. Avalon, he is Icelandic. He's your neighbor.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, Avalon's saying he sounds Icelandic. Yep.
Yeah, that's because I am.
What town do you live in now?
Akureyri.
Tongue breaker.
Northern
Akureyri.
Akureyri?
Akureyri, yes.
Okay.
It's the biggest place on the north coast.
Okay.
Just moved there like 2 months ago.
Yeah. So, yep, Thor's my favorite Viking.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna burn your brain with corporate thinking, but that's I mean, this is just the basic of corporations.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
also
one step at a time. I'm not trying to build the end-all thing. I just want to do something well.
Yeah.
So-
This is the absolute simplest basics. The hangars, and to be able to have few active members at most times. So, and that's then when you get further, then you need like wallet divisions, logistics. If you want to be managing customs officers, passes, that's a whole. Then we can make it real complicated, and
Right.
Logistics nightmare.
Yeah.
But the other thing is just the simple basic thing to attract players and
Mm-hmm. One step at a time.
yeah.
We live in a station at this moment. Yes.
Yeah,
NPC
we
station.
don't live in asteroid belt. Who do you think we are? In a station. Where were we supposed to live other place than in station? Where can you live other places than stations?
I don't know. At a pause.
No. No, then we were living in a wormhole.
Ah.
That's a different nightmare altogether.
Absolutely maybe says the only person we need left is Commander Muffin Baker, and that is absolutely maybe is Commander Muffin Baker. So okay, well, gonna go pick up some of this stuff.
What modules do you need?
I bought all of them,
Oh, okay.
but some of them are a few jumps out. So it's gonna take me a few trips, and so that's okay. It just be the way it is. But I have my Blingu hauler. So
But the only ship you need in 00 is attack.
yeah, let's see here. Undocking. I want to see if the corporate stuff worked okay for.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think this character has to log out and log back in to see stuff right. Because like it doesn't see you as friendly. And I tried setting that as corporation, and so I'll verify that that's working now that I have another character.
Avalon had a whole corp living out of an orca.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you could. Because you can refit and you have a bay that you can fit loads of modules and hangar where you can have few spare ships. So, because technically you could live out of an orca.
Oh, I'm accidentally bringing stuff with me. Damn it. Okay, well. Pick up what I can and come back. Are there NPC stations? Yes, we're living in an NPC station in Null. And I think, is it fair to say that most of Null does not have NPC stations?
Yeah, there are only a few regions that have NPC stations in now.
Yeah.
The rest is all populated by
Players.
and player owned stations. I think the most of the station in Null are player owned. Just these few regions that have that are the home regions for the pirate factions that have. Yeah, and I think Or has few stations. The Intech Syndicate,
Mortis Legion.
the Mortis Legion. Yeah, but
Angel Cartel.
Yeah. That's part of the four pirate legion. Yeah, but I think isn't the Intake Syndicate in low-sec?
Hmm?
Is the Intake Syndicate? I think they're in low-sec.
I'm not pretty sure about that. Haven't checked that so far. What could be?
I think Or has stations in what's it, Outer Ring or something. Well, at least most of null-sec is owned and operated by players. Costs a lot
Yeah,
to
Nimby is
build a
saying it.
station.
Syndicate is also a null-sec.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought so. I was doing missions for them once, and but I didn't quite remember if it was in low or null-sec, because it's like 7 or 8 years ago. Not more than 25 billions to build a station. Oh, I thought it was more.
Are there different sizes of stations?
Yeah, different types. I don't know how relevant it is at this time. You could build like stations with more industrial slots and stuff like that. I know guys that have built among stations. There are stations that built in had GP and they're around. I know the guys who built those was flying with them. But yeah, there would different types of station with different benefits. You also need to pick your station if they are, because some stations are a nightmare to sino jump to, because the docking range is so short, and when you light a sino, you need to have a 5-kilometer bubble around the sino ship. You know, a 2.5-kilometer radius around the whole ship in all directions. That there is absolutely nothing, because in that area the signing in ship is going to appear, and if you're like just like squashed up to the station and it appears on the station, it bumps at I think 3,000 or 4,000 kph away from the station, and then it gets easily tackled. So you need, and some stations have such a short distance, that is the docking distance, that when you're 5k off everything on the station, the far end, the 10k away from the station, might be outside of docking range. Then you need to take your freighter or carrier or whatever and maybe fly it like 3 kilometers before you can dock it, and then it can easily get ganked.
Yeah.
So you need to also.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
you should stop melting my brain.
Maybe.
I just need another pop. USMC Tanker.
Welcome
Good
to
morning.
the Dragons.
Douglas and Bloody February. Thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. This is why I
Welcome
like.
to
This is
the
one of the reasons
Dragons.
I like the game too, though. You know, it's because there's so much to it. Nobody can ever do everything.
And nothing is simple. Like a simple thing to take a ship outside, light over one module, so another ship can jump through to you. It's made complicated by all this.
Well, it's just like real life.
Yeah, and made so that it can go catastrophically wrong, and you can lose everything just because of some stupid mistake that you didn't read on because you thought it was simple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and practical experience is good.
Yeah. Ooh. Is Puka going to be your miner?
Well, so she can do mining, she can do manufacturing, she can do research, she can do resource processing, and she can fly a Noctis.
You should have her in a different warp that I'm not blue with because I love ganking miners.
Right. Yeah. I should, huh?
I don't know. I wouldn't gank her because I figured it was one of your characters.
Yeah, it's my wife's primary character. She really hasn't been playing. She kind of dilly-dallies around in the game a little bit, doing some things sometimes, but she really hasn't been playing. And
I
she-
mean, it's no Candy Crush, so I understand, or Minecraft.
Right. Yeah.
Or Sing stuff.
Terraria is what she's been playing a lot of lately. So, which is Minecraft in 2D.
Yeah.
Side-scroller Minecraft. It's Minecraft meets Dig Dug.
It
Yeah.
seems like that game got a lot of new attraction. I mean, it's a very old game already. I think 3
Yeah,
years old.
they had a big release of content here a month or two ago that really just made a huge improvement to the game. So, yeah. And the complexity of stuff in there is more complex than Minecraft on building items and stuff. And it's it's like the complexity of Eve on how to build different things and everything. So, except it's a 2D side scroller.
Has she been playing? What's this this game called, Brian? Where you build a colony?
Yeah, I think Marcus was playing it with Lisa together here. RimWorld.
Yeah, Rimworld. Yeah, I
Oh,
like
yeah.
Rimworld a lot, but I've been waiting
Yeah.
for a new content.
She does play that, and she's had like 80 and 100 people in her things, and it's just amazing. Her computer starts having trouble keeping up.
Yeah, it's a little. I stopped playing it because it's poorly optimized.
Yeah, it's just one guy been building the whole thing.
Yeah, because
But it's a decent game. It's a
It
very
is,
good
it
game.
is.
It's
Yeah.
it's an awesome game.
Nazca wants to know what happened to Reign of Kings. Yeah, that just kind of petered out. Reign of Kings, was really good right in the beginning, and they could not keep their momentum. So, yeah.
And Rust was changing a lot of things too recently.
Yeah, and honestly, part of the stuff is that I do this for a living, and I can't make money off of Rust, and I can't make money off of Reign of Kings and stuff,
Docking
and Ark, and everything, and I do buy these games. Sometimes I play them on stream, and we contact the publishers and see if there's any opportunities for doing things, and if there is, awesome. But a lot of times there's just not, and there's only a specific type of games that that we do as well, and so we don't we don't do single sale games like Arc, where you buy it and that's it. So because the way our company is set up, we are in the long haul for every customer because we put so much time and effort into each customer, and that's how we give great customer service experience. But we can't afford to with those games because we have to sell to each customer 2.5 times before we start making profit.
How do you think about World of Warships or World of Tanks or World of Warcraft?
I loved those. We were working with Wargaming at one point, and we were in the third month after World of Tanks opened, we were doing $250,000 worth a month of sales of gold. As an official place.
Retailer.
But but then that's when we had embezzlement happen at my company, and a whole bunch of stuff fell apart at that time because our operating funds got embezzled, and we lost $250,000. So we had to stop selling for certain games, and that was one of them.
And trying again is not possible.
No.
World of Warships will be a big success. I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, it's just not possible right now. I know people and everything and over there and stuff, but it's politics. So, after I was kicked out of my own company that I created, they made some decisions which negatively impacted me with several game publishers. And, so I got tainted by that, even though it wasn't my fault and I was trying to take care of the stuff, and they just made these decisions that people got burned, and they're like, oh, well, I originally set up the contract, so it must be my fault.
Until Gaijin blows them off the market. To be honest, this will never happen. I'm pretty sure about that. War Thunder will not blow Wargaming out of the throne. Definitely not, no. Yeah, but that's bad to hear. Oh. That's really bad to hear.
So it's just the way it is. So,
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah,
It does have the best graphic, but the storyline is shitty sometimes.
Well, let's see. 3 jumps, 6 jumps, 12 jumps, 13 jumps. One of my parts is 13 jumps away. Oh, so they pulled a Garriott on me just like EA with Ultima. Well, it is similar. It's actually more akin to how Garriott and NCSoft worked together on Tabula Rasa.
Oh my god, it's a good old game. I still use it.
The original version of Tabula Rasa was brilliant, but they didn't think it would sell enough copies, and they were right. It wasn't going to be this huge mainstream thing. It was going to be something beautiful like Eve is, and be more focused, and it wouldn't make as much money, but it would have been a great game, and the players of it would have really supported it really well. But they wanted to broaden it out, and they forced him to do it, and they ended up forcing him out on that. Mine was a little bit different. I got forced out. We had embezzlement while I was going through a divorce, and in Oregon where I was at, your spouse owns 50% of whatever you own, no matter what it says on paper. and we ended up in court battles over the company, and she won it, which is pretty incredible because she'd never run it a day in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I really don't like this route that I've got. 41 jumps to pick up all my shit. Yeah.
Nice going.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of for the win, huh?
It's not very much stuff either. So, still mad about EA canning Ultima X Odyssey. You know, I saw Ultima X Odyssey in person and played it, and it was really neat. You want to hear something totally remarkable about Ultima X Odyssey? It was 3-dimensional. And what that meant is that if I were playing here, and you guys, you've seen my office here, and I've got like got Eve going across the 3 monitors here. If I were to extend this out all the way back around in a circle, I could. What they had is that you could play Ultima X Odyssey, and you could turn and look and see behind you. You could look over your shoulder and see behind you. And they did it with projectors in this room. They had this round dome room. It was I don't even remember where it was. It was some museum that we did this in. And they had projectors going all the way around. And so basically, I think it was about 8 projectors going, 8 screens, and you could see behind the character, you could see in front of the character, you could see the sides just by moving your head and looking. And it was amazing. So, and they killed Ultima Online 2 because they were afraid it was going to cannibalize the players from Ultima Online. After they had it, built to where it was in an alpha stage, ready for alpha testing. And then they killed that. And then 3 years later, what did they come out with? Ultima X Odyssey. And they decided the same thing. They got to a certain point and they said, no, we're just pulling the plug because we're afraid it's going to cannibalize the players from Ultima Online. Well, come on, Yes, isn't that part of the progression? Eve has done a great job with this because, they haven't come out with Eve Online 2, but what they've done is how many engine upgrades? Like 3 engine upgrades. And they keep, adding all this new stuff into it, really reinventing the game. And, hell, they should have just made Ultima Online 2 and forced everybody into it. I don't know. Maybe too many people liked the 3/4 overview and didn't want to play in a 3D environment, but I don't know. Anyway. Man, you guys got me ranting this morning. What's going on with all that? Yeah. Yep, and I know one person who worked on all 3 of the games. And, yeah.
You mean Ultima?
Yep. Ultima Online 2, and Ultima X Odyssey. He worked on all 3 of them. So, and then he went on to build CSGO.
Warp drive active.
Yep.
CS:GO.
The biggest pain on Steam, to be honest. If I take a look what the people are paying for a stupid skin, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Last time I saw Blade, a simple Blade skin going over the cashier table for 2,000 euros. I was like really unbelievable. I mean, in the past you could just skin your stuff yourself, and now you need to pay for that stuff. That's insane.
There's the code, the discount code for the store, Flamingos, and Malta's. How much further for the video card? I'm $70 away. So $70 away. So I'll probably get that sometime within the next week or so. Play The Walking Dead, Rashad Drake says. So I know the guys. They're in our collaboration of streamers. One of the guys that works on the Walking Dead team. I forget what game he's working on right now. Something really strange that I'm not really interested in. The real fun is when people start complaining about their games evolving. Yeah, the problem is games have to evolve. Yeah, games like this have to evolve. If they don't evolve, then you're done. So
I mean, games can evolve, but you should not like ruin the what can you call it, the main line of the game. Like Eve has always been Eve, no matter what they do to it. It's always about the same thing, no matter how. When they upgrade everything, add this, add that, optimize this, change this. Sometimes it's annoying, but they never change the core of the game. Yeah, they never change the core of the game. It's always the same game. It's just tweaked and upgraded and updated and optimized. And like if players really hate something and cry enough, they fix the features.
right, and that's I've seen that happen a few times in Eve. So
Yeah,
I think that is happening to all games. If the community is crying enough, they will get it.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
look,
I mean,
dragon, baby.
unless they're War Z.
Marquise bitches are
yeah,
going
and
to enjoy some new
the
play.
most recent example of Eve is the jump clone bug, if it really was a bug.
yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. If it was an experiment or a bug, I mean, the community spoke, and it's the way that the community wants, because that's what the players want, and you want to keep your customers happy.
Let me
Especially because
let me
they-
interrupt for a moment here. Maltus, thank you for the $10 donation. That does make it 60 now to go on the video card, and I appreciate it. And everybody in chat is getting 10 gold. Thanks to Maltus. Tell Maltus thank you. And so there we go. You can all buy 10 more tickets now if you want. Okay, we're at 270 viewers. I've only got, I don't know, I'll see if my wife's home yet. We gotta go shopping.
I need to go to my mother's for a barbecue.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Go to mom's and she's gonna cook for you?
It's me.
Oh,
and my
you're the one
two
doing the
sis-
barbecue? Oh.
No, I'm not the one barbecue. and then there are my two sisters and their husbands, and like I have 3 small children, and they have 2 small children each.
Oh my god.
So it.
So the kids are going to have a great time.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't stand it, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it. I tried to get out of it, but it didn't work.
You know, it'll be good for the kids.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to convince my wife to take the kids and leave me at home.
Oh.
No, that was not accepted.
DeGraver's calling you kindergarten cop.
Yeah.
What server am I on? Tranquility?
No, he was talking about Star Wars Galaxies.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
a little later he's playing Bloodfin Amu or whatever.
I see. Yeah, I missed some stuff in chat, so.
No worries, it's fine. But I missed that game too. I mean, the crafting in Star Wars Galaxies was just amazing. Gathering the resources, running around on the planets and checking for the highest valuable resources.
I tried to play Star Trek online, and oh my god.
And yeah.
Oh, I have a lifetime account there.
Yeah,
Still?
it's free to play.
Oh, it's
so-
free to play now. Yeah, I have.
Yes.
Yeah. I paid the. I've got the box right behind me on camera back there somewhere. Anyway, I think I paid $250 or $300 for the
It
game.
was 250 if I'm not totally mistaken, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you have nothing from your lifetime sub, or did you got something special at least as kind of compensation?
Oh, I have no idea. Somebody just mentioned Jumpgate Evolution. Let me show you my mouse pad here. It's really old. This is my mouse pad that I use right now. Jumpgate Evolution.
Yeah, that game was by yeah, who was the? I read quite a bit about that game. Was
Um,
the it
Active.
was trying to
Codemasters and
yeah, Codemasters, yeah.
NetDevil. So and I knew the founder of NetDevil. Yeah, we tried to get in to support that, but it just died. So
Yeah, it was just. I was asking at one FanFest some of the CCP guys about it. They said, yeah, I mean they tried, but it just died. It was just much more difficult because that game was, I believe, at least that's what I found out of reading about it, was kind of like I don't want to say Eve clone, but for the same audience group, and I mean I don't know how I mean the player base for Eve is not that big, so another game clone of this game would probably not work because the player base for this game exactly it's such a small group of people.
it is when you
It's
think
such a
about it.
specific game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the mechanical problems. If this game had 50 million players, how do you think their server room would look with one server and everything? It would be complete. It wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work if we had 50 million
No.
players. But
Oh, so.
they would figure out stuff and, you know.
But if you've seen their graphs, you can see the increase in players, and they are steadily increasing the players. There's no rush and no booming in and no hoarding of people in. It's just it's almost the line is almost just straight upwards, just equal growth over the 10 years it's been active.
Hail
So
to the dragon,
it's
baby.
just growing slowly,
Marquis bitches are going
and
to
it's
enjoy
growing
some new
slowly
bling.
so that they can compensate for the increased number of players in on the mechanical side and staff side and all of that.
Let me interrupt you again. CG and Glenn donated $10. Make that 50 to go. Have a great weekend. Greetings from Cologne. Cologne.
Neighbor.
Yeah. So, are you going to Gamescom next week?
Warp
Right.
drive active.
So, isn't Gamescom in Cologne, and doesn't it start
is in
like
Cologne, yeah.
midweek this week?
Next week Thursday it's starting.
Yeah. I wish
But
I
I'm
was
not
there.
going.
I've been to that before, and really enjoyed it. So everybody give it up for CG and Glenn. Because of him, you're all getting another 10 gold. And so thank you very much. So that does bring me down to $50 on that video card, which I'm excited about that. It's good. Oh, you live 10 minutes from Gamescom, but you think you're not going this year. I just heard a what the fuck statement. You live 10 minutes away and you're not going this year. Damn. I don't know.
Drive active.
Yeah. I actually got invited to stream from Cologne this year from Gamescom. They wanted me to come out and do my show from there for another space game, and that didn't work
Which one?
out. Descent.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Wasn't Descent like all through caves and stuff like that?
Yeah. It's like flying around through the asteroids and stuff
Yeah.
inside them.
I thought so. I played Descent long ass time ago. And then
Yeah.
it was all just flying through corridors and shit.
There's a new version coming out, so it'll be out in around a year, I think. So, and the guy who's running the project, he was producer for Star Citizen until about 6 months ago. So,
Yippee-ki-yay,
The guy that
motherfucker.
they were
You,
threatening and
sir,
stuff like that.
rock. I'll send
Hold
some
on.
extra bitches your way. Of course, that's after I'm done with them.
Okay, so Married just donated $50. Goal complete. Score. Man, you guys are awesome. I don't know what to say. I am all the time just surprised when anyone will throw any money at the show whatsoever. So it really is a surprise to me, and I'm very grateful for all the donations and all the support and everything. And I just think you guys are awesome. And I still question get that kind of value out of this. I mean, if you do, that's awesome, but I always wonder. So, okay, so since Mary Dee $50, that is, everybody give it up for Mary. In fact, internet high five, hands up to the screen. That's 50 gold to everybody.
I think you
So-
should give everyone 100 gold because you reached the goal.
Well, I accidentally gave everyone 500 gold. Was it 500 gold?
No, you added
The other
50 gold.
Oh, I added 50 gold to everybody
Yeah.
instead of 5. Oh, yeah. Nah, we're good. We got so much gold out there. That's why I bumped up how much people can put in tickets. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna get your ass on Amazon and buy that card.
Yeah, well, I'll just make sure that none of these are funded by, e-checks or whatnot, and
Stolen credit cards.
or stolen credit cards, those kinds of things. And we'll see. So I will probably order tomorrow. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Saturday? No, I'll probably order Monday. So, in anti-fraud, if I let stuff sit for a couple of days, like 2 banking days, then it's at the 95 percentile that nothing's going to go wrong with it. So,
So you're not waiting 90 days?
no, I'll order Monday. But
Okay.
but I'm always prepared. I always keep a reserve in there, and I'm always prepared for if somebody stole a credit card and makes a donation or something like that, which has happened to people before. So
I have a question. If you get such a case, for example, somebody is donating you something and then he's charging it back or whatsoever, disputing it, or he can do a lot of things to get the money back. Are you reporting that issue to PayPal directly?
well, it's usually PayPal reporting it to me.
Yeah, they're reporting it to you, yeah, but yeah, a friend of mine got 10,500 euros donated on his birthday last week, and everything of that was returned. So the guy was just trolling him, and at the end, yeah, he got a really big issue with the German government, with PayPal, police, and so on. It's insane.
Yeah, well, so basically chargebacks can happen up to 6 months now in PayPal. And so you're never 100% guaranteed that you own that money until 6 months have passed, which is pretty shitty. But that is life. I deal a lot with anti-fraud and everything, and so I know what a suspicious payment looks like as opposed to one that looks fine. And history of people, if they've donated to you a couple of months ago some bucks, then when they donate to you again today, the likelihood is it's good.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
the names.
yeah, and and I don't ask for donations. I don't put up these things saying, hey, I need this much left or whatnot. But I do mention it whenever somebody donates what I'm putting it toward next and everything. So
Docking permission requested.
Yeah, but this is understandable in a way. If you could collaborate with PayPal accounts and stolen credit cards, and you would steal a card, donate to someone, and it's just to prevent all this, because there is a reason for them doing this, because of money laundering and
yes, So we
That's
actually have
like
to file forms with the government and stuff for anti-money laundering stuff. I've had to in the past do reviews with Homeland Security on what our processes are for verifying funds. And because we have had organized crime attempt to use stolen payment methods, stolen credit cards, hacked PayPal accounts and such, and buy codes and then take those codes and go and resell them on a secondary market and get money in, and then they've turned 100 stolen dollars into 75 legit dollars. And so I've been through that stuff many times, and we had to. This is funny because I don't know if CCP Avalon's still here, but we actually had to do a Homeland Security review with EVE Online or with CCP because we were sending so much money to Iceland. And they're like, why are you sending so much money to a foreign country? So we just had to prove that we were getting product in, reselling it, and then buying more. But I've sent, God, I don't even know how much money now. Probably $40 million to CCP over the years. And so the government looks kind of sideways at us on that. But
you're exporting my money, you bastard. And it's all for some video games.
Right.
You're not a true patriot.
Right. Yeah. And in our store now and stuff, we've started with like payment stuff. We've started recognizing whether they're prepaid credit cards, and we just accept a prepaid credit card even if their first name is Ass and their last name is Hole. We'll still accept their order if it's on a prepaid credit card because there's no way to take a reversal on it. So
if I want to shop in your store with a stolen card, I have to make sure it's a prepaid card.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's really hard to steal a prepaid card, but there's no such thing. I mean, it's like cash in your pocket. If you drop that card and somebody else picks it up, it's just like cash. There's no traces on it or anything. If it's an actual card tied to a bank, well then, you call them and you turn off the card or whatnot. Prepaid cards, they don't give a shit. It's just like a piece of cash. So yeah. Okay, so they're watching the stream now from the fancy new NSA building. Awesome. Let me go check and see if my wife is home. Because we got to go out and do this thing. If she's not, we'll continue on. If she is, then we'll be at the end of the stream for the moment. But I'll be right back. I'll see if she's here. Hold on. Okay, so, so she's here. So we're gonna go out for a couple hours, and then we'll be back. And probably, I estimate that I'll be restarting the show in about 4 hours, and then we'll continue on. We will get into some missions later today. We will do some exploration later today, and then get into. See where we end up. So, Thor, you have a good time at your barbecue?
Yeah, I will see you tonight. If we go out scanning, I might bring some cheap so you can scan it on wormholes and I can go take a peek.
Oh, okay. And
that's.
So
I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, you'll be. So he's gonna go play the kindergarten Viking show with all the kids.
Yeah.
And barbecue. So.
Yep,
later. Brian, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
You're welcome. Yep.
So, okay. So This is so the show is not ending in a sense of that we're not gonna, that we're gonna do the giveaways right now. So anybody who's still here, exclamation point enter and exclamation point ticket space and then 1 to 5,000, and you'll be in on the drawings. Even if you are not here when we restart the show and we do the drawings, you'll still be entered in. You do not need to be present, and so you'll be just check your Twitch mail later. And we'll just pick up where we left off. And then don't forget, tomorrow is going to be a monster show, 17-hour show. And so it'll be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of stuff out here in Null. May do some faction warfare. May do, some other stuff. I don't know what all we're going to do yet. But we'll have a good time. And so I'll be back probably about 4 hours from now. And we'll just pick up where we left off. So thank you, everybody. And and you guys on YouTube, the second half of the show today will not be on YouTube, so make sure you click that link in the YouTube description for Twitch. That's the only place that the show will be later, because I'm going to play music that YouTube doesn't like. So catch y'all about 4 hours.